Kia ora koutou. Ko koukou te maunga, ko Makara te moana, ko Sharyn, tuku ingoa o Shaz. Ngā mihi nui, kia koutou. It's Happy Mother's Day. I should start with that. I think there should be, you know how like at Easter, you have the response, there should be something responding for Mother's Day. Anyway, I digress. I hope you've had a good day so far. And if it was a bit of a battle to get here in time for the service, that wasn't too brutal. My sympathies if you are not a morning person. You're welcome. Did you, Jules? I just scanned. I did not look at you. Admittedly, I am a bit biased, but I do hope you've been glad that you've come along today, because yesterday I had a sneak peek at the terrific morning, the Jayville. Do you S-A-J, Jayville? What's the go? S-A-J. Thank you. S-A-J. The S-A-J team put together, and I think it's been a gem. Would you not agree? Yes, it's been very, very fun. Hopefully, I won't detract from any of that fabulousness. So I grew up in Wellington, just down the road in Kandala, where I went to primary school, and my main memories of that time were the awesome games of bull rush. Yes, that was back in the day when the girls were allowed to play the boys, and it was still legal. Also being forced to drink warm milk each morning as part of the free milk program. It took me years to like milk again after that. Or sitting on the mat listening to the live crackly reporting of the moon landing. Good times. And after that I headed to Raroa Intermediate and Onslow College before my dad was transferred to his job up in Auckland. So heaps of happy memories of Wellington. And yes, some might say that was a shameless attempt to curry favour with the Wellington crowd. Although I think it's more likely that I've just managed to age myself terribly with those stories. Anyway, it is lovely to be with you all today. You know, I love reading, and I recently came across a terrific book called Dear Prudence by Daniel Lavery, and it's a collection of pieces from a weekly instalments of an advice column in the United States. And the publicity blurb gushes, "Dear Prudence isn't afraid to go the extra mile in its search for the much-needed corrective, a gentle reminder or tough love. This is the go-to guide for anyone who's just trying to figure it all out with a helpful nudge." To pique your curiosity, here's an example. Dear Prudence, my husband has an extremely obnoxious habit that I've spoken to him about several times over the past 5 years. He will pick at his toenails while watching TV and then leave the remnants on the couch where he's been sitting. Oh, thank you. I was worried that there would be no response, but that is exact, thank you, yes. I will periodically find large chunks of toenail clippings randomly on our couch, coffee table and floor. It's not often, but every few months I will find these lovely gifts. I have explained to him that it's gross and it's disturbing and embarrassing if someone were to come over. I've politely requested that he do this in the bathroom. My requests have gone unnoticed and ignored. I feel disrespected and grossed out. Look, I've practiced this, and I always laugh at this point. I'm sorry, it's just, okay. I've begun to passively aggressively handle this by picking up the clippings wherever I find them and putting them in his coffee cup in the mornings. Oh, I know this is wrong, but I find some relief in making him discover his own toenail clippings in his coffee. What else can I do? How else can I help him understand that this is neither acceptable nor fair to me? Signed, end of my rope. Oh, honestly, I think this is yuck and fantastic in equal measure. I won't share what Prudence's advice was. You'll have to grab a copy of the book for yourself to discover that, but it is available from the library. It did start me thinking about the annoying habits that we as humans have. Case in point, I used to be on my kids' board of trustees, the school board of trustees, and every meeting I'd naturally take along my ballpoint pen, but it was only a few meetings in when the principal produced, to great and in my view a very unnecessary fanfare, a ballpoint pen with the top bit sellotaped over. Apparently I was in the habit of clicking it through the meeting. Okay, so my clicking annoyed the board. What really grinds my gears is when people talk loudly through a movie. You know this is right. It's so annoying. So what annoys you? Queue jumpers? Tailgating? Loud chewers? Turn to your neighbour and share something that you find annoying. One caveat, one very important caveat. In the interests of Mother's Day harmony, let's not make it something you find annoying about them. We'll give ourselves a few minutes to do that. Go for it. Okay. I look forward to morning tea and finding out all about these annoying habits. So here's the thing. Yes, I am open to the ironic possibility that some of you may have found that exercising annoying in itself. As humans, we can be annoying. We can find heaps of stuff in life that is annoying, can't we? But maybe also, if truth be told, you actually find Mother's Day a bit annoying. You know you're supposed to like it, but you don't. Against all conventional wisdom and societal norms, it turns out you don't really like everything about Mother's Day. Maybe you're here because you feel like you should be. Maybe you're here because you have a family obligation. But maybe you've never really told anyone how much you find this day really difficult and uncomfortable. This day, so great for heaps of us, might in fact bring up very painful memories, very painful feelings for some of us. Perhaps you are grieving. Someone is sick. Your mum, your nan has passed away. You have lost a child. Maybe you're not a mum. You're not a mum due to infertility. You're not a mum by choice. Maybe you have had a bit of a difficult relationship with your mum. Or maybe things are tough right now with your kids or your family dynamic. Or maybe, and I think this is quite a good bet, if I were a betting woman, they're just really, really tired. Really tired. And so I do want to acknowledge all of those possibilities and so many more. And of course, I don't know most of you gathered here today, and I would not presume to know your story, but I do know for sure that all the women in this room bring a gorgeous, multicoloured range of incredible strengths and experiences and personalities. And I do know for sure that we are way more messier and complicated and diverse and way, way more fabulous than any Mother's Day advertising or any social media feeds will tell us. Yes, as mums, we are straight, and we are part of the rainbow community. We are black and we are white and we are brown. We are sisters, we are daughters. We are wives and widows. We are mother figures. We are aunties and grandies. We are rich. We are poor. We are introverts and we are extroverts. We are single. We are married. We have partners. We are divorced. We are able-bodied and we are disabled. We struggle with the disease of addiction. And we live in the courage of recovery. We are joyful. We are lonely. We are anxious. We are fearful. We are hopeful. We are kind. We are beautiful, and we are all kinds of stroppy. We suffer misogyny. We suffer racism. We suffer family violence. We hurt others, and we hurt ourselves. We carry shame and guilt. We bear the burdens of bad choices and the delight of good decisions, and everything in between. And I want to say as lovingly and as compassionately as I can, that as mums, we can be all these things, can't we? And more. And this is the real story of motherhood. So if today is really not your favourite day, or at least it comes with mixed emotions, please know that I get it. I really do. So I'm not going to sugarcoat it or leave you with some trite slogans or assume I know your journey or what it feels like to walk in your shoes. But here's the thing. Whether this is a wonderful day for you or not, can I invite you to consider the possibility that you're absolutely not here by chance? What if you were here in this moment in time by divine appointment? Could you be open to the possibility that as hard or annoying or celebratory or fun Mother's Day is for you, this could be a sacred, holy space created by God to fill you, to saturate you right here and now with his love and his peace and his hope. Listen as God speaks from the book of Isaiah. Do not fear. Do not fear. I have called you by name. You are mine. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and through the rivers, they shall not overwhelm you. When you walk through fire, you shall not be burned, and the flames shall not consume you. Do not fear, for I am with you. I will bring your children from the east, and from the west I will gather them up. I will say to the north, give them up, and to the south, do not withhold. Bring my sons from far away, and my daughters from the ends of the earth. Everyone who is called by my name, whom I created for my glory, whom I formed and made. And here's something really good. Do not remember the former things or consider the things of old. I am about to do a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? I will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. You are not here by accident. You are not alone. You belong. You are here by divine appointment, called by a holy, forgiving, transforming God, the God who sees you with deep tenderness and understanding and everlasting hope. And of course, this group here, all of us at SAJ, just wouldn't be the same without you. Yes, you. Wonderful, fabulous, flawed you. You are a unique part of God's big story, big story of healing and transformation, healing of ourselves, healing of our families, healing of our communities. You may feel like a prisoner of circumstance or choice, but God sees you differently. You are not here by accident. We are not here by accident. Don't be afraid. Don't give up hope. God is clearing the way, even if we are annoying. Thank you.